So, um, my goodness, something got stuck in my throat. So, what was I gonna say? I had to call a doctor's office to schedule an appointment for me. And I have to say this, I've had all kinds of jobs from when I started working till now. Most of them have been in customer service. I've worked for hotels, restaurants, convenience stores, grocery stores, retail stores, um, hospitals. And in customer service, you need to learn to not like get frustrated with customers, even if they're jerks. But the main thing is, especially if you work in the hospital, you're dealing with people who have illnesses or things that they're worried about. So you need to be especially sensitive to that. And if you're not, maybe you shouldn't be in that career. But I had to call to try and reschedule some appointments to get a specific doctor that I wanted, that my other doctor referred. And I called, left a message. They called me back, and I'm explaining what I'm trying to do. You would think that she didn't understand a word I said, because she kept going, well, you already have an appointment. And I'm like, yes, I know that. What I'm saying is it's not the doctor that I was referred to. I want this doctor. I was told I could check and see if he had cancellations every day until my appointment comes up for the specific doctor. And that's all I'm doing. And then she asked for my address again for the second time and my date of birth when I had already given her all this information. Then I couldn't hear her, so I said, sorry. And she had an attitude with me because she had to repeat herself. But yet she didn't want me to have an attitude for having to repeat myself, my address, and my date of birth. So I repeat myself, and I give her a little tang of attitude. And then she's like, yeah, he doesn't have any cancellations. I'm like, okay, well, thank you. She hangs up on me. Doesn't say you're welcome, nothing. Now, I know they can have bad days too. There's plenty of times I've been at my, in the past hospital jobs or retail, and I was in a bad mood. But I always knew how to switch that off because you didn't want to bring that to work. It wasn't that person's fault that you were in whatever mood you were in. So if you work in those, positions, just remember that whatever you're pissed at, if they didn't do it, they don't deserve the backlash. And if you're frustrated because they're asking so many questions and you're not comprehending what they're saying, or they're not comprehending what you're saying, just know that, especially with hospitals, they are stressed. They have other things on their mind for whatever reason they're going to be seen for. Have some kind of compassion. And if you can't, don't be in that position. And I know sometimes it's hard because patients and customers can be real assholes, and I get it. But someone has to keep their calm. And usually if you keep your calm, they eventually calm down. I've experienced that. I stay calm, and they eventually calm down because they realize they're being jerks. And then sometimes some people are just assholes, and all the time, so they don't really care to change it. And that's on them. But I'm just saying, for the people that aren't like that, come on. I said thank you and you hang up on me? Like, that's just rude. She should not be in that role. Just saying. Sorry, I had to vent. I don't even have my Chucky hat on.